The pen is back. This is a project that has been going on for so long, but now I had to do something. I went to my workshop and actually stood behind my manual lathe and designed a pen. In this episode, you'll see the first sketch and the final prototype. I went from the idea of producing in-house to producing in China to talking with an old friend in the industry, and now we have a US manufacturer for this project. I've been working on designing a pen for so long. I reached the point, and we actually did an episode. It aired 1 year ago, and I said, we're gonna make this project this year. And by this year, it was last year. And then all kinds of crazy broke out here in the ANSØ factory. I am a guy who knows that when you're in business, you need to take super fast decisions. So when we shot the first episode for the pen project, this was in May 2023. It aired in September. But from airing that episode and the rest of the year, crazy just happened. One of the most important things was the AROS that soaked up all our time. I love the AROS. The AROS has been a passion project for the past 12 months. It's fantastic, and it has changed the direction of the company so radically. When we shot the first episode for the pen project, my idea of the project was so different than it is today. At that point, we weren't using our machines to its full capacity. We had all kinds of weird projects going on here and there, carabiners, pry bars, knives, custom knives, fixed blades, credit card holders, all different kinds of stuff. Then came the AROS project. We started the AROS project right around the time we aired the episode of making the pen. All production stopped. I discontinued every single product that we had in production in favor of the AROS. I was still making custom knives, but other than that, we focused fully on the AROS, which just threw a wrench into the plans because I thought that we had capacity in the machines to actually produce a pen in-house. And I just realized here, 12 months after the fact, that we don't have extra capacity, we won't have extra capacity, and actually today we are taking delivery of CNC machine number 4 just to keep up with demand of this new direction that we're taking for the company. And I'm so excited about that, but also a little sad. Sad because the pen project just took a deep dive into the bottom drawer, and it's a passion project for me. And I'm showing this, can show this. This is not the pen we're producing, but this is my favorite pen. This is the Pilot BP Matic. This is what inspired me to make a pen. You guys inspired me as well. I've been using this in every single design episode that you have seen on this channel. And in every single design episode, you guys write me and tell, you need to up your pen game. This is a $3 pen, but I love it. I love how well it writes. I love how it feels in the hand. And that's part of what inspired me to make my own pen. In the 12 months that has gone past since we aired the first episode, one of the most frequent questions that I've received from you guys is, when will we see more on the pen? Do you have progress on the pen project? When can we buy your pen? And that has just kept my passion for this project alive for so long. So if we backtrack to that previous episode, I had a general idea that we should have a hex-shaped pen, not unlike the Pilot BP Matic. This is not quite hex, but it has some kind of faceting, it has some knurling here. All of this inspired me to make something of my own, not necessarily super innovative, but a project where I felt that I was contributing to the pen community by making something that I love. And if I love it, chances is you will love it as well. This sketch was made in the previous episode. This was where we left the project off. This is the general idea for the project, but as you all know, you have to kill some darlings. I focused a lot of thoughts around the clip. In the end, that wasn't actually what I wanted to pursue. So I'm at this point in the process, I've realized we won't be able to make the pen in-house as I first imagined. Then I was kind of stuck. What should I do? This is a passion project for me, so I needed everything to feel right all along the way. I went as far as reaching out to some Chinese manufacturers if they were able to make the right project for me. I even got as far as receiving some samples, but none of them made this project feel right. This is a passion project for me. I want this to be a tool that I will use every single day. It needs to feel right. I'm not in this project to make a lot of money. If I was in this whole business to make a lot of money, I definitely chose the wrong business. There's so many easier ways to make money than in the knife community. But that said, this is passion. I scrapped the idea of producing this in China and was back to square one. What should I do? Then I started looking through all the pens that I have. I've been carrying this pen for the last year and I absolutely love it. This is an American produced pen. This is made by Tactile Turn. It's a click pen with the side click mechanism. This was actually a gift from the guys at Tactile Turn company. This is a click pen with the side click mechanism. Knowing that I've been carrying this pen for a year made me reach out to Will Hodges at Tactile Turn, just asking him some questions about production of a pen and just give me some ideas. Shortly after that, we actually came to the agreement that Tactile Turn will produce the ANSØ Pen. Tactile Turn was actually the first pen that I backed on Kickstarter back in 2016. They make so beautiful pens, excellent manufactured, it's made in the US, great materials, they feel good. This is the perfect match for my passion project. Now I have the maker for the ANSØ Pen, but I still don't have a design. I haven't really been that much successful since this sketch. It's so hard for me to actually get something more out of the project than this, but this won't cut it. So what I did was I went into the shop, I went to the lathe, I took this hex piece of brass and I started turning. I made a mock-up design or a mock-up prototype of the design. This is the ANSØ Pen, or at least as close as I can make it before full production.
Is it going to have a significant weight to it, or?
The specific materials are not decided yet. It's still a matter of going back and forth and choosing and all that. I do like brass, I do like titanium. So exactly how the final product will be, maybe there will be variations. This is too soon in the process to actually be sure about that yet. What I do know is I really love this side click mechanism. I really love the clip that they put on their pens. So I'm actually killing one of my darlings for this project. I don't want that hinge clip on this project. This is really inspired by 1950s draft pencils. This is a newer version of a draft pencil, a mechanical 0.7 millimeter drafting pen. This is kind of inspired by that, but of course also inspired by the Pilot BP-Matic. And I'm so excited that this project is actually taking a step forward now. I went as far as actually meeting up with the team from Tactile Turn and discussing this project. I was in the US a couple of weeks ago and we met up and discussed this project at great length. And they're equally excited about this project as I am. And what better start for a project than that, where both parties are equally excited about a new project. So the ANSØ Pen is finally taking a step forward, and when this will be out, we have no idea yet, but it's moving. The ANSØ Pen will equally fit well into an architect studio or an EDC bag. This is the pen that I've designed that I want to bring everywhere. This is the pen that I want to use on all my design projects. There's so much at stake here for me, but I am so confident that the ANSØ Pen will do all of this. Really hope you enjoyed this episode about the ANSØ Pen. Stay tuned for news on this project. Like, subscribe, write me a comment, I will answer. Help this channel to grow, and until next time, see you later.